Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's show. Welcome to African Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show in which it is religious events should not be allowed to take place out in public areas like parks. So let's get right into this. Um, I don't know what state and what city this happened, but I saw a video just a few days ago in which this religious organization was holding a religious event in a park, and they were setting up a stage, with big speakers and microphones and stuff like that, and um, uh, you know, this was a disaster waiting to happen. And so, anyways, they were setting this up, and then, of course, they were going to be spilling out their religious beliefs in a park area, and you know, in public places like parks and stuff like that, people don't want to be hearing that nonsense. People don't want to be hearing your religious beliefs or whatever. They just want to be walking around with their families, with their loved ones and stuff like that, and maybe playing sports or walking their dog or whatever the case may be. But they don't want to be having this nonsense thrown into their faces. And when you have events like this, you're asking for trouble. You're looking for trouble, which brings me to my point. Um, as this event was going on, these anarchists, uh, basically trashed this religious event that was taking place in a park, and these anarchists were throwing, um, you know, uh, these sort of like gas bombs, whatever that they were throwing, and uh, they were really trashing the place. They were stealing speakers. They stole the microphone or whatever the case may be, and fights broke out. And the thing is, here's the thing: these religious people that were holding this religious event out in a public park, they were bringing their kids, little kids, to this religious event. Okay, and these anarchists that were throwing these, gas bombs or whatever at these people. Um, you know, I'm not for either side. I'm not for these religious people, and I'm not for these anarchists. And because, like I said, there were little kids there. Those little kids could have been severely hurt, or even worse, killed. Okay. So, with that being said, um, you know, these religious people and these anarchists, they were both wrong. Both sides were wrong. And but this is why I said religious events should not be held out in public areas like parks. Religious events should be kept in just places of worship or in their own personal homes. That's it. Point blank. That's it. Because if these religious people did not hold that religious event out in a public area, then none of that nonsense would have happened. Okay, so I'm not against people's religious beliefs. I'm just saying that they should hold their religious events inside their places of worship or in their own personal homes, and that's it. Honestly. So now, like I said, these anarchists came. They were throwing these gas bombs or whatever the hell they were at these religious people. Fights broke out, and uh, this this chaos happened. So, but I mean, and little kids could have been hurt or killed, honestly, but luckily they were not. Uh, but still, these religious people, they instigated the situation. They did. And, I'm not saying either side was right, but I'm not saying that at all because of the fact that both sides were wrong. But when you hold religious events out in a public area like a park, you're going to have situations like this happen. So, and in order to avoid situations like this, um, we just cannot hold religious events out in public. I should actually correct myself, and I need to say they should not be allowed to hold religious events out in public, in parks and stuff. Religion is a personal thing anyhow, and not to be thrown into everybody else's faces. So seriously, uh, but anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there. Don't forget to go to the website that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. And the link to there is awldny.com. You guys can check out all the products that are on there, and all the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. And don't forget to go to my other website called Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is AIHNY.com. That's the link to there. And again, my website is called Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is AIHNY.com. And you guys could check out all the pages that are on there. And on the first page, which is the homepage of the website, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which you guys can see all the products that I designed and that are for sale on there. And you will also see the link to the two books that I wrote on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway. And that way you guys can purchase both of my books as well. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.